Okay, we're allegedly live. Everything should be working. Huge air quotes there. Except for the fact that this is really low on my desktop. 1 second. It's better. Yeah, it's a few minutes late I wanted to, but I was hoping to start, but of course you take several days off for vacation, and the one day you have something planned is like, hey, something happened and you have to look into it. But them's the breaks when higher up you go, them's the breaks. All right. So, since it's impromptu, nobody's here yet, but that's fine. So, welcome everybody if you're watching this live, replay, VOD, whatever, but this is basically just me. This week I just had like several, let's just say spirited discussions with friends and other people about the death of physical media and everything like that, with the announcement that, Sony's going all, not only GTA 6 going all digital, but Sony going all digital starting, not even that far in the future. And with the death of the PS3 store. So I was like, well, I got some days off. So you know what? I want to do something to spread awareness or just get my thoughts out. And I'm going to be playing some regular old, what I consider to be kind of classic games, but games that either A, you can't get on the modern PS store, or B, aren't available on PS Now, even though I swear some of them were at some point. But that's also part of the problem, is that it's just a rotating thing. They don't keep those games in there forever. But I own them so I can play them while A, my discs work, and B, my physical hardware works, because these are PS1, PS2 games. I think I have one PS3 game we can throw in here also, because it is a classic that you can't play anywhere else because it keeps getting delisted. So we're going to start with the ever classic Dragon Valor. Now this is like my testing. There's going to be just a giant black no signal Elgato screen. For some reason, when I had my Averis Media one, switching discs didn't give it the no input sign, but Elgato, when it's booting up the PS3, just doesn't like it. But that is completely normal, air quotes. Basically, I think the death of the physical media, well, multiple reasons I think it's bad. One is I didn't start out collecting games. It's kind of weird to say. Because my early game collections are pretty sparse. I'm trying to find the right volume for me, because this seems like low. It seemed fun when I was testing it, but now that I'm doing this, it seems kind of low. I think it's low because I tested this at max volume, and the only way for me to get no latency audio is for me to listen to the monitor version of this input, which I decrease so that it's kind of in line with my actual mic volume. So I think that's why it's like, oh, that's what red learners are. Meaning if I ever switch to anything else on any other audio source, it's going to probably blow my eardrums out. But, hey, look, getting these old consoles to work on these things is not easy. Hell yeah. This game never got a sequel. I'm surprised. Actually, it probably didn't sell well. This is an era of Namco games where they just released a bunch of... The PS1 was also just an era where they just released a bunch of weird stuff that they probably would not release today. Of course, this is the 90s, so yeah. It's Namco also. This kind of has that Soul Calibur... Or not Soul Calibur... Not Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur and... oh my god. What was the original one? Soul Edge. That was the OG one. Rock to it. The Soul Edge was the first one in the series, and even though not as good as Soul Calibur, had its merits. Hell yeah. Also, this is a fairly large PS1 game. It actually has 2 discs. We're not getting that far today. It's probably going to be 30, 40 minutes of a couple different titles. That's when I started this one. I remember this one being super good. I haven't played it in 20 years. What do we possibly have for config on this thing? Dash duck. Yeah, that's about right. Vibration. That's right, because this is PS1. This is when DualShock was first announced. That's fine. How do I get out? Audio. Just a tad. Alright, here we go. New game. Prologue, Dragon Valor. Yep, title drop already. You gotta appreciate it. Oh, there's no voiceover, right? No. In the dark shadows of history, unbeknownst to humans, battles have waged. Breath of fire, fangs of steel, dark wings that blot out the sky. It's hard to tell until it gets to the middle there. Beast of despair, dragons. Only the magic sword of a dragon valor can vanquish these beasts. So went the legends, the stuff of dreams. Yet sometimes legends can come true. Gates of hell. Yawn open in Rise Forest, the land of Jirit. It's weird because when it's kind of fading in, I mean, you guys are seeing this. It's kind of fading in. The letters are really hard to see. Like it could be an A or an E. You don't know. Wow, what's wrong, Dragon Valor? Your blows are weakening. I can't keep fighting you for as long as it takes. Your bluff doesn't fool me. You have to destroy me. This is the end for you, Dragon Valor. And scene. And one dude went down, the world's ruined. The village, what's happening here? He's the hero, but you can tell he's edgy. Look at that hairline and red eyes. Elena, where are you? Someone, anyone, answer me. She is on fire walking towards him. Clovis, help me. It hurts. I mean, the fact that she's just saying that calmly and not screaming in pain, you know, props to her. Elena! Question mark, exclamation point. Oh, he's holding her while she's on fire. Clovis, I can't see. It's getting dark. Elena, no. Can't be. Oh, no, big Elena! He made it out alive. Anyone there? Oh, sorry. Anyone there? It's cool. It's not the Dragon Valor. Is he also on fire? Nah, he's fine. He's horribly burned. Everybody's horribly burned. There's nothing I can do. Tell me, who did this? Answer me! Thanks, Clovis. What did he say? Something about a dragon? Yeah, convenient. The one thing that can kill a dragon. To be fair, it did say the sword of a dragon valor, but does that mean anybody who becomes a dragon valor can kill it with a sword, or if you had the sword, you become a dragon valor? I don't know if that's fully explained. This is the sword for slaying dragons, which you didn't believe were real till 5 seconds ago. The dragon again. And I'll find this dragon. Wow, you are just up and down on this whole dragon thing, man. Just you wait. I'll get you with this sword. He's going full edge mode now, so I'm kind of lowering my voice. I'll chop you to pieces and avenge my sister. I'm also bad at voices, so anybody who actually watches this channel will know, you know, not my thing. I got like 3 ranges. Praise Forest. Enemy 1. There we go. Look at that animation. Here's a listing of the variation moves, okay? Attack. To attack, press the square button. Thank you. Triple slash. Use legend 3 times, pressing square repeatedly. Alright. It's that. Jump. Double jump. We got that by default. Hell yeah. Menu, because we do get extra stuff. Wow. No. Orc's dead. That's duck. Thought we had a run button. Do we not? We don't even have a run button. I forgot how. Look, this is like 1999. Alright, this is old. Anyway, I was going to say, like I talked about earlier, the guard against physical attacks by, not attacks by. So guard in this, I mean, it's been a lot to play this game, so guard's just nothing. Got it. You have to be facing him. You know what, auto guard without input or input the guard? What people's preferences? I'm on the fence on that one. I can see how it works both ways. Jump, Chris. How did jump depends how long you hold that. Once again, I gotta stress, 99. They didn't trust us yet. Like, to be fair, this being a DualShock compatible was an insanely good feature. Make that with one? Yes. Oh. Can we do the... Okay, it's one of these games. Look, it's still the era where jumping doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna move. You can turn direction while you jump. Oh, hold it. I was just tapping it. Another thing I noticed while I was setting this up is, man, as much as I thought I loved the PS3 controller, after using the PS4 and PS5 controllers for so long, this thing feels so light and cheap in comparison. And it is a DualShock PS3 controller too. It's not like it's a Oh, that takes my... Oh, wait, if that takes my HP, what is my... Wait, especially when it takes my HP, what's the MP for? It also at least tells us the enemy count is at the bottom. Hammer blow. R1 during jump. Okay. Try other things too. Good to know. Strong though. Listen, also just a prod to the error because, like, nowadays this would just be one map where they show you everything instead of this one where it's like, we're gonna go to one area to teach you one move and go on from there. Simpler times. Tentacle plant. You know what? They were correct. Book. Red tone. Magic. Fire magic level 1 gain. You can now attack me using fireball. So that's what MP is for. So sword attacks take HP. You take MP. Does MP recover though? Oh, I actually got to select it. Oh, what? Didn't auto-equip it for me? What? Huh. Sorry, I just sneezed. Nothing regenerates. Wow. I mean, it's old school. So anyway, the conversations I've been having about physical media is all about, like, rights of ownership and like that one, but also the fact that, like, you know, like, it's a sad day. I mentioned before, I didn't start collecting video games because, like, my the early days, I don't have any Nintendo games, even though I did have a Nintendo for an actual, like, NES for a long time. I didn't start, quote unquote. Oh wait, I can backflip. Oh wow, okay, that got him. I guess the game did say try their combo. Stupid bats. Oh god. So far, the game could do with a lock-on button. If I'm adding you know, notes to the past. So, I don't know. This is also Ocarina of Time era, and the lock-on that game also is not great. So, you know, I started collecting them, but like, so I have like some Super Nintendo games, I have some Genesis games, but they really the ones that like I didn't like and didn't want to like ever trade in. It wasn't until like late. What does wine do? Potent drink trade shop. So just trades, okay. I know you find stuff in a game like this. It's like where they're like, just give me the money for it. Why do I have to trade it in? It's one extra step. Oh god! Snatch your Cerberus. Got him. Hey, once again, for not believing in dragons 5 minutes ago, just being at the sword, this guy's pretty good. So like, yeah, so like, game? Also, hard to tell when a game's this old is like, is my game freezing or is that me? Oh, we're already at the evil dragon. Wow. Found this thing fast. Humph. Who might you be? Shocked. Ah, magic sword. You are dragon valor. This is for Elena. It's the end of your evil existence, dragon. Who I just believed about 5 minutes ago. Oh, we're actually fighting. We are so dead. I think it's the scripted death. I don't think we're gonna beat the dragon from the prologue. Can't block that. I gotta master the backstab. Dragon Ray. Oh. You're down here is to my own competence. It's not the game. I would throw some fireballs, but I don't think fireballs are going to work on a fire dragon. Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong. Fire works on fire dragon. Take that, D&D. Invincible when he's glowing. Oh, come on. Evil dragon destroyed our lives. Taken down, no problem. By a level 1 adventurer who just found a magic sword. You dead? Yeah, they're dead. Oh no, a smaller dragon. That's how dragons are made. The dragon's still alive. I'll chase it to the end of the earth and destroy it. It apparently flew into the eclipse for Berserk. Checking, okay. Alright, so back to the select file to save. Oh, other data. Oh, that's right. It's a PS1 game. It's like you only have. Oh my god, I forgot. It's PlayStation. You can't. You don't save to the hard drive. You save to the memory card. The memory card has slots, so it doesn't tell me there's other things in here. It just tells me how many slots I can save to. And there were 16. Yeah, and I remember that you could buy the expanded ones, and some games took up more than one slot to save. Holy crap! To be fair, I did try one PS3 game on this thing to see how well it played, and it required a whopping 1.4 megabytes to install. But anyway, like, so what I was saying earlier was the fact that, like, I didn't start collecting games until, like, the PS1 era, but it was mainly because I didn't sell them because, you know, GameStop would give you nothing in trade-in by that point for anything. Oh, sorry. 5 years passed since Blood swore to avenge his sister Layla, pursued the dragon throughout many lands, and being edgy everywhere he goes. In the kingdom of Roxas, rebellion was occurring. The Azael Knights, led by the Black Knight Voleth, were responsible. Hearing that the Azael Knights were backed by a dragon's magic, Clovis headed for Roxas. I love this game, but like, when you look back as you get older, it's like, hey, heard it from who? Because B, he didn't believe dragons were real till like a month ago. So I didn't start collecting really till the PS1, mainly PS2 era. Wow, okay, he's got a shield now. Looking so edgy with those red eyes and white hair. His red eyes and white hair. It's hard to tell from this angle because it's a PS1 game. But even so, like, I have a lot of PS2, PS3, PS4 games, like, physical. It wasn't until, like, PS4 where I was, like, more accepting to buy digital games. But even then, there were games that, like, hey, but even then, it started off because when they first started doing primarily digital games, they actually give you a price break. Like, it was actually cheaper to buy a game on the PSN, much like Steam, than it was to buy a physical copy. Do something? Yeah, the dragon's all talk. Yeah, Cerberus is more of a title than a species in these games, I know. It's a Cerberus. Like, also, the fact that, like, this is also a PS1 game, so, like, 3 heads may have been too much. Okay, one second. I'll turn it down, yeah. OBS. Better? Yeah, that's the kind of thing. It sounds fine when you're testing on yourself, but you never know until you go live. I dropped it down by like 15%. Also, thanks for coming out. I know this is a really impromptu one, but like, I just kind of felt like I mentioned at the top of the thing. Like, I just had this really, like, since they announced, ooh, TR just live behind here, you know, the RPG. Since Sony announced the like end of physical disc, I've had a conversation about it with like 9 other people, and it's just like, oh, I took some time off of work because it's summertime, we're slower, enjoying some vacation. I figure, like, you know, I just kind of want to spread the awareness, my thoughts, and play games that, one, I swear were on the PlayStation Store at some point in the past, but are no longer there. Like, every game I have here, I swear you could get digitally at some point. But they were either taken down. I think I also have one on deck for today that never made it to digital. Nope. Yeah, this game really could do with a lock-on button. I don't know, but it's a lock-on button, but it's also just straight-up side-scrolling. So I don't know if that's the case. It's a weird combo where it's like, I kind of would like a lock-on button, but also it's a side-scroller, so do I need a lock-on button? You shouldn't be asking that question when you just go left and right. I think the magic is hard to hit because you do have to aim it. Ah, yes. And this comes to the interesting part of this game, where it's actually, why it's 2 discs. Thanks for saving me. Geez, all I was doing was some shopping when they attacked me. I'm Carolina, and I'm a fledgling inventor. The ground is spear there in the corner there. Boy, you sure are strong. Yeah, now it's back. Hey, while you're here, would you rid the castle of those monsters? Sure, random girl, because you asked. Look, he is not a hero. He's in this for revenge. Is there a dragon there? Well, let me think. The Black Knight Voleth kidnapped the princess and took over about 6 months ago. Okay. Then Raimun's monsters and the Azel Knights killed the remaining knights. Oh! Like, just remember something? It's rumored there's a dragon hoarding wisdom stones, too? You don't happen to know what wisdom stones are, would you? Does he look like he does? No, but you did mention a dragon. Oh. Low laugh. So it's been hiding here. Raxus Castle it is, then. But not because you asked. Purely for revenge. Why are you so happy to hear about the dragon? Maybe it's a few loose screws. You ain't around there, sister. Yeah, it happened to even some stuff, too. Like, it's happened to lots of things, which is just kind of like... And it's different. I think it is different with Steam than PlayStation a little bit. Oh, Raimon, I sense a magic sword nearby. So he has found us. Yes, however, I have yet to recover my strength. Eliminate him, for if I die, you shall also join me. In death, presumably. As you wish. I swear upon the wisdom stones that his life is forfeit. So the dragons can presumably fly away at assumingly fast speeds, and they can also tell when the one thing that can kill them is nearby. So how do they die? Hubris? They just hang around until the one thing that can kills them. Because if I was only vulnerable to one item and I could sense it nearby, I would be really to pack up at a moment's notice to just bail and go someplace else. Personally speaking. Yeah, I think that Steam is... The thing about Steam is it's never been digital. And it's always... When something is removed from Steam, it's usually on the people who either developed the game or owned the game. Sometimes it's licensing agreements with music and stuff. So that is, in my opinion, a little different because Steam is just a platform, but the developers are still responsible to keep them up and keep them everything licensed and within the guidelines of what's going on. Some of these things I think is a bit worse because like their argument is basically like people aren't buying physical media, which is not true. It's probably not as big as digital, but also the fact that it's also a walled garden. Oh, we got a shop, prison ruins, or border fortress. Shop first. So like part of it is the fact that like if you buy everything with just your PSN account, it could just be taken away. Because even then, Sony isn't guaranteeing that you could keep it forever. They're basically saying you can keep it as long as your PSN account's in good standing. Yeah, still everything. Also, how good is that perfume? It's worth twice as much as the tiara. Good lord. Like, the wine's cheaper than tiara, sure, but tiara $50, perfume $100? Either the perfume's more rare, or this is some good-ass perfume I might want to keep myself. So, crap, now there's my chain of thought because of what happens on the screen. It happens a lot. So yeah, like things disappearing in general are bad when you pay for it. But I think Steam, also never gave you the impression you were owning it versus Sony, where it's like, you could have the option. Now we're taking away the option. Also, we're not like going to lower prices or improve the service at all. If anything, prices are going to go up. And one of the things that kept prices in line with physical media was the fact that you could go to like a GameStop or used game store or something like that one and get a physical copy secondhand that was cheaper. But when all that goes away, you lose any sense of ownership you have about everything. And on a platform like PlayStation, which is the same kind of thing that Apple and Sony were getting sued over, not Apple and Sony, Apple and Sony and Apple and Google, was just the fact that there is no competition on your platform. You have your own platform. You have your own thing. You are the only person to get stuff on this, and you are setting the prices for both the whatever tax you put on there, whatever cut you take for developers to put it on your platform, and everything else. And that's essentially a monopoly on that device. And granted, Sony is like one of the larger consoles, so Nintendo I think had the same issue as well. So it's like, yeah, it's just bad to do it for so long and then just stop doing it. If you're gonna, and also if you're gonna get rid of it, at least make things cheaper then, because you are saying it costs money to produce discs and cases and physical games and whatnot, which yeah makes sense. But then prices aren't going to drop, so like you're just cutting it out to say that. So it has an under, and also they announced like 2 days after they said they're going to discontinue the PS3 and PS Vita stores, meaning you're not going to be able to get those games again after a certain amount of time. So it's really disingenuous where it's like, we're going all digital, by the way, our old digital platform we're killing. So like you've already set the precedent that that you could screw us over before you announce that's just the way things are going to be going forward. So it was all bad timing. They haven't really addressed it. I don't think they're going to reverse course, but those are my thoughts on it. And I could go deeper into my consumer rights, all kind of stuff, but just my thoughts. I don't know. Prison Ruins, Border Fortress. I'm gonna take a drink. What does everybody think? Because I'm kind of feeling the ruins. Also, if you hear some like sounds, it's just me getting water because I mentioned before I live in the desert. It is like, it's already like 94 degrees and like 55% humidity outside because we actually are getting rains. So, you know, it's nasty out there. And my PC and my PS3 are not doing any my office any favors when it comes to air conditioning. That's the other thing about Sony consoles too. As they got more powerful, they just basically become space heaters. Gotcha, bat. Oh god, a bat! Oh, they're so hard to hit. I know it might be making it look easy, but it's not. All the Cerberus we fought are nothing compared to a handful of bats. Cerberus? Cerberuses? Oh, just more orcs. Come on, I need help. Come on, hit me. Got him. Oh man, all these choices. Oh, is this actually locked? Okay, well, we're not going down. Guess we're going up first? Just go clockwise? Oh, I also mentioned the interesting part of this game is we met that girl, Carolina, and they also mentioned the princess. The thing is, you actually have, can I get around those? Double jump. Don't fail me now. You failed me, double jump. Hey, at least we got all our health back. Okay, maybe we need to do something else before we go tackle the spikes. I double bat's policy now. I'm just going to get absolutely wrecked by him. So, they mentioned Carolina and the princess. We haven't found the princess yet, but we can when we get to the castle. And depending on whether or not you find the princess in the castle, because it is optional, depends who you actually end up with at the end of this part of the story, and then at the next part you actually play as two completely different protagonists. And that goes for, I think, 2 generations in this game, till you end up on the last set, which are a set of twins, and I believe the twins are always the same. It just depends whether you play as the male twin or the female twin in the final arc. Still, that kind of branching pathways in an action RPG from the 90s is not common. But that's also why it was 2 discs. Oh, Lord. Okay, those are way up there. Mushrooms, is that good or bad? Bad. I don't know why I thought it was good. Can I? Game did not tell me I could do this. No hand holding. Oh, and the health was right here too. If I had... Oh, lithograph. What the hell is that? Oh, I can sell it. Oh no, increase MP by 1, increase attack power. Does it just increase my attack power? Oh, it did. I'm at 69 now. Nice. And MP by 1. Okay, so just having them increases it. I mean, I kind of think we should go back to the other one with the spikes. Skeletons! Oh, crap. Do I have to hit him with magic? No, okay. I honestly do not remember how to take these guys out. A Rhinoid! Rhinoid sounds like a bad guy from like a 90s cartoon show. No, I don't think magic's gonna work on these guys. Stun lock. Okay, oh, we got the golden key, so that's to open that door in the bottom, probably. See, we really can't kill these guys. All right. Good to know we got some Castlevania skeletons in here. Oh my god, they are the skeletons from Castlevania. You take them out, they just come back. I wonder if that was an intentional... Oh, and enemies return, respawn when you leave the room. Got it. Hey, this is the first time we've actually gone back before between rooms, so... Just for that, I'm going to burn you. Okay, I'm going to give this one more try. Even though I don't think I can make this jump with the spikes. If I make that one, there is no way in hell I can make this one. Can I go around? Nope, I cannot go around. And we're dead. Okay. You know, I had to try. Because if we could barely make that one, there's no way we can make the other one unless we actually just try to run through. Okay. Worth a try. I don't know why I'm collecting money. I'm not gonna... I mean, I wouldn't mind playing this game again, like all the way through. Maybe like a long play or something. Yep, bat. So annoying. I did not mean to do that, but as long as they're dead, I'm fine with it. Because I lost all the items, right? Yeah, I don't have the lithograph anymore. So we need to get the key, and then we'll move forward. I think once we're done with the ruins, I'll switch over to the next games. Like I said, I was going to do like 30 to 45 minutes of a couple different games to just show off some classics. And maybe, if people like, actually play one of them on the channel on a full playthrough. Oh, is that a book? MP Max. Oh, I can't die now. That must be a rare drop. That almost mean I could farm these guys for MP? Possibly, but let's not go crazy. Also means I don't need the lithograph anymore. I got a much better I gotta hold it. I don't recall holding it last time, but whatever. And +1 max MP. Alright, go straight for Rhinoid. Ignore the skeletons. Oh, okay. He is... Cannot just stun lock this guy. Oh, wow, I'm getting ganked. Okay. Oh, it was like $1. I'll skip it. Okay. And through it. Anyway, those are my. Anyway, back to the second time I brought this up. Those are my basic thoughts on the whole dying of digital physical media thing. And that has nothing to do with the death of like actual good collector's editions, where it's like, at this point, if you do an actual like physical collector's edition, it would just be some cool stuff with a piece of paper inside with a game key, and I think that's kind of stupid. What are everybody else's thoughts on there, like about that? Because I know it's a and there's no like really wrong answer. You just give your thoughts. Because I know plenty of people who are like, oh, didn't ever care about it. They play like one game one time. They always buy the new version of, you know, whatever sports games they're playing or Call of Duty, and that's all they ever play, and that's fine. Oh my god, this is what I'm talking about. Getting ganked by bats. Oh my god, I am getting ganked by bats. I'm gonna die to bats. I died to bats. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna end. We're gonna end Dragon Ball right here. If people do want to see a playthrough of this, let me know because I'll be happy to do it. I might actually get better by then. But like this is actually a good action RPG. So I'm gonna get some water. I know which one I'm gonna play next, but I'll put up to a vote if anybody wants to switch over. We have on deck, so I do want to get to like 4 of these things. We have either the ever classic strategy RPG Sayuki Journey West, which I have a physical copy of somehow. I bought it when it first came out. And we'll play it for as long as I can, for reasons I'll get into. The also ever insanely classic Squaresoft, not Square Enix, Squaresoft side-scroller Einhander. So, let me know which one you guys are feeling like. I'm thinking Einhander, but I'm gonna refill my water really fast. I'll be back in about 20 seconds. And no, we're not playing Scott Pilgrim. It just happens to be the only downloaded game I have on this thing since I didn't. I tried to sign into my PSN account like when I first got this a long time ago. So it's the only thing I downloaded to see if the hard drive was working. All right, next game. Also, games were harder back in the day. That's just a fact. I'm not saying games today are easy, but like I think just due to the nature of mechanics and stuff like that, it's just like, it's harder. Like if the controls were smoother, that game would be easier. But like, hitting the bats is hard. And 3 of them are just murdering me. Wait. Oh yeah, the intro of this thing is insane. Yeah, countdown. Oh my god, I forgot about this screen. I did test this one because no game data. Check. I don't know why you say that. I thought I played this yesterday.
There was a time in the era of great chaos when the Earth and the Moon were at war with each other.
I know that voice. Hell yeah. Oh, and I do have all the upscaling and smoothing on.
It was feared, and because of its shape, called Einhander.
Oh, we're watching the whole video too. God, this game is good. I did say we will play this game as long as possible because this, although I own a physical copy of this game, I'm playing these all, like you saw the hardware, that's a PS3, and I don't think the PS3 emulators emulate the store like that. Like I'm playing these all on my actual factual fat PS3 with PS1, PS2, PS3 capabilities. Probably the best console ever. Game start. Oh, that's right. Okay, 3 different types. So this one has 1 machine gun, and we can equip 2 different pods. This one has 1 machine gun, and we can equip 3 pods that we can swap out. A little more advanced. This is 2 machine guns and 1 gun pod. So you only have 1 captured weapon, but you can always fire a machine gun. So you always have a decent front-facing weapon. But I always like the first one. Manipulator. We don't have anything, so we're just doing machine guns. Yeah. So this is a used copy. For anybody who may or may not know, I worked at a video store back in the day. I worked at a Blockbuster. And I got this used copy of this game from the Blockbuster I worked at for $6. But as somebody who worked at a Blockbuster, the used games there were well used. There we go. So this is by far, bar none, no question, the worst condition game I possibly own. But I own it with the jewel case and everything, so like I own the entire thing. Spread shot. Everybody's not familiar with this game. It is a classic shump or side scroller shoot 'em up. 1 hit, you're dead. And the thing is, you get these pods that give you different weapons. So like the top one's a Vulcan. We had the spread shot. This is a cannon, super powerful, but not a lot of bullets. I got hit by a falling debris and I'm dead. Oh, I fell off a 14 a long time ago. It was a dungeon boss then? That's sweet. I know they had the near dungeon raid too. How do you do Einhander in 14 though? Like, that's the question. I guess I'll look it up on YouTube later. Okay, I guess I better take the loss for lack of better options. And when it's in top mode, you can also switch too. So it's in top mode. You can switch to top and bottom when they function differently. Like on top mode, Wasp is heat seeking. On bottom mode, it's just big, strong missile. I think I'd rather take spread. Oh, that's right. When spread's on top, it fires backwards. Oh no, big boss. If only I had giant cannon. Ooh. Okay, that was lucky. I was aiming right at my face. Like, I remember I tried to rip this so I could play it on my PSP phone, the Sony Xperia Play. I think it took me 5 times to rip it because the rip kept failing due to how bad the condition this one is in. And no matter how bad condition it is, it's mine. I own it. I can play this almost whenever I feel like. And if I decide to rip it, even though no matter how morally dubious that is, I feel justified because I own a copy of it. Yeah, which emulation we'll get into the whole, that's a whole different thing we can get into later. This was always kind of my combo. The Vulcan on top for a nice, quick firing weapon, followed by big cannon on bottom for just heavy damage. Oh, that would have killed me. Good thing the cannon took like one hit for me. I can't hit those guys. We're approaching the first boss. This is the only part of the game I remember. I never forget this whole first stage. After that, it's all kind of muddy. But this right here, I don't know why it's ingrained in my brain. Hey, if he's just gonna sit there and take it, I'm gonna fire. And the first boss is done. Or is it? No, he's dead. Like I said, the first stage, I remember this thing like the... Oh, yeah, I remember that. Like the back of my hand. Ignore that first death.
Received telegram from Conduct Satellite Hyperion.
Shot down B2. Gun pods gain 3. I gain points, even though it doesn't matter.
Discovered leaving the city on their way to the east. Pursue them and locate the enemy supply route.
Yeah, that's the thing about shoot 'em ups. They always give you points, regardless of the fact that like this isn't an online game where you compare your... This isn't an arcade game or an online game where you compare your score to other people. It's just always the same. All right, stage 2. This is the one I don't remember as much. Like everything beyond here is kind of like I'll be like, oh yeah, not like I know. Try to save my Vulcans because I'm running low. I don't know when my next pod's gonna be. Oh, cannon again. I'll take it. I'll never turn it down. Do I take a wasp? Nah. Do I take 2 cannons? Well, I mean, bad question to ask now. This is also just from a different era of shumps too, where like, not only is it one hit and you're dead, it's one hit and you don't even revive, you just die. Back to the checkpoint. I think I'll stick with the wasp for now. That double cannon was kind of greedy, and honestly not optimal. We'll deal with that later. Oh. Thank you. Oh no, I was gonna take cannon. Damn it. Taking these, like once again, been a long time. This one's not as familiar to me as the other ones. We damaged it a little bit. Like I think my brother liked the 3-gun pod because you could store one, you can switch them out more, but that one always just kind of messes up my brain a little bit. There it goes. Okay, cannon's almost gone, but doesn't matter. We're good. I don't know. Is the fact I like the cannon in this game also a reason why I like auto cannon when I play Helldivers? Is it related? It's turned into like a therapy session. Oh, god damn. It's getting overrun. Maybe... Oh, crap! I thought we were going to start back at the other spot. I wasn't prepared to just, like, fly into it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, we got some decent weapons. Oh, the grenades. Ooh. Interesting choice. I think I'd almost rather just use my machine guns. But double cannon? Hear me out. Oh, the hedgehogs. I do like the hedgehog, but I don't think it's that good. Okay, now we're not dying. Here we go. Oh, oh, Vulcan. Go away. I need to blow up this thing, and it's going to be hard. Oh my god, how am I going to... What to say, how am I going to do this? There we go. Oh man, okay. We're going to fight the train boss? Yep. Okay, this part, this guy jumps around. And just murked me. Holy crap. Okay. I guess mercifully it gave me a Vulcan. That's something. At least when I have it on the downswing, it'll aim down at him. Oh my god. Like, been 20 years. It's basically like playing for the first time. Don't tell me to start back at the beginning. Okay, good. So it's not as bad as some other classic shoot-'em-ups. Oh. Oh, so I was right. It did change. It did that one, and it changed it around. Okay, let's hit the pod in the back. Yep, I remember that part. That's why I'm just kind of hanging back here. Jumping. All right. Oh, he's back for round 2. Oh. Okay, round 3. Doesn't give up. You gotta respect it. Oh. Jump. No. Dude, just die. Okay. Round 4? Does not know when to give up. There's no way we're going for round 5. Now, what do you possibly have left? Well, that's a silly question, right? I wish I had my cannon. Oh, I was going to say, how did that kill me immediately? Okay, still learn the pattern. Like, the way I did the first time definitely would work. It's just taking a long time. So I think down below here is the better way to go. Just after he does his first sets of attacks, then I'm going to have to move. If I jump. Yep. See, way faster. I did it so quickly that I got... Oh, I actually killed him. So before I was just blasting off his parts. Damn, okay. Double Vulcan's not optimal, but we'll take what we can get. Like I said, not optimal. Your base blaster is actually stronger, but it can't fire as fast. Also, the bottom Vulcan swings up and down, so it's not going to get consistent damage. I don't even see what got me there. Like, you're always bad the first time you play one of these things because you gotta learn the stage, the pattern, and how the game flows. That was close. Oh. Yeah, the thing about the heat-seeking missiles is that they'll blow up things you're not even sure are there. It's more efficient than you. No! Ah, oh, okay, the cannon took a shot for that one. I almost flew into that. I shouldn't say almost. I did fly into it. The cannon just took the hit for me. Also, I played the demo for 70s robot style, like Geppy X, which is a decent side scroller. I want to know if people are interested in like seeing a playthrough on that one. Of course, all the music got copyright claimed to hell. It's not even available. Like my video's not even available to view in a certain region. So even if I do that one, it's gonna be hard. I'd like replace all the music. Okay, what are we fighting here? It's a walker of sorts, right? Oh no, this guy. Oh my god, I did forget about this guy. Yeah, it's intimidating. This boss has a real R-type feel to it. that hedgehog. I don't want it, but it's all I got. Give me that cannon! Bring it up! Damn it! I was greeting so hard. Vulcan? Yeah, the Vulcans it's what they always give you. Good old reliable Vulcans. Double Vulcan them. If I hold back, it can fire straight. Give me that wasp. Okay. I remember that part. Okay, second try. Not bad. Wait. Okay, I thought that wasp was pointing right at me. I thought I was going to fire. And big boom. Okay, we're past the point where it's going to come back to me. I don't remember what happens after this part. I remember the train vaguely. This is all like new. To be honest, I'm shocked this is playing this well because I wish I could take a picture and like put it online. I just don't have the ability to do it right now with in live streaming for just how bad the back of this disc looks. Also, because I got it from a Blockbuster, I worked at one that has that CD shield on there where it's like, hey, if you remove this property, a Blockbuster thing, it'll destroy the disc. I don't believe for a minute that was ever true. Because like it's a sticker on the front, and if you rip it off, it'll just rip the top off, but that has nothing to do with the encoding of the disc. What? No, wasp! Back this way, please. Please. Come back. Sir. Sir. Thank you. Actual guns. Oh, the sword. I forgot that was a thing. Hell yeah. New blade. New Velk. Oh no, I wanted. Yeah, it's kind of where they're having the 3-1's important. Again, the game felt merciful. It's like, here, you earned it. Oh crap! Damn it! I didn't switch up fast enough. Guess we're just Vulcan in this game. This one. I should kind of think if I'm blowing up that Vulcan, I can actually attack now. You down? No, yeah, now it's doing this thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god, I literally ran into that one. Ah. Okay, I can start with Vulcan probably. Oh, Wasp and Cannon, really? Well, I feel slightly debated on that one. Oh, did I... What the hell? What just happened? Did the cannon disappear because I killed it before it got on the screen, and then did the Wasp just not connect to my ship? Okay, this is an R-Type boss. I should know, those attacks look just like the ones from R-Type Tactics, which I was playing earlier. Interesting game. Oh crap, I was so busy trying not to lose the... I was so busy trying to lose the cannon, I didn't get the Wasp. Got him, okay. Now, there was a Vulcan up here last time, right? Damn it. Yeah, once you're back to your normal blaster in this game, it's rough. Oh, damn it. What the hell? It's twice. Like, I thought I'm on it. Ooh, okay. You hit it, but I don't think it does damage. Oh, that's useful. I reflect it back. Yep. Yep. Yeah, not gonna try that crap this time. Yeah, that guy's tough. Okay. That's not even the boss. You know, it started out as me doing my little soapbox on how I think physical media is important to preserve classic games and, you know, preserve your rights of ownership, and turned into me proving that old games are hard, plus I'm not as good as I think I am. As evident. I was going over there because I wanted to get the weapons. And it's kind of the downside of this game. There is no way to turn around. So, like, for that part where it's like, these guys are dropping, I had to go across. They can shoot me from behind and I can't. Which makes it really hard. God, yes, I missed the weapon because I was trying to hit these guys. Damn it. And trying to get them from there is a little difficult. Oh, they blow up the weapon? Oh my god, these things are yeah, the old ones especially, man, damn. So we gotta kill this thing, which I can do this. And I gotta kill all these guys while the things on the side use my own weapons against me. Okay, there we go. I don't know if this is a cheese strat or what, but there it is. Okay. I don't know if it was intended to do it differently than that, but that's the way we did it. Oh, they're my favorite. My least weapons. At least now we can fire backwards. Double cannon? Nope, but he's got more bolts in. Yeah, I'll take more bolts for cannon 1. Spread? Oh, God. Oh, they really want you to have Blade on this stage. Like, remember that's a thing? You know, spread's not horrible. It's not that great in this game either. It's a reverse Contra situation. Blade, Vulcan. Oh, do I want Vulcan instead of... Ooh, Riot Gun, actually. Charge fire. Okay, we have 87 cannon rounds. Can we beat the boss? Oh, whoa, big wheel. Oh, he knows. Oh my god. Oh, there goes our 87 cannon rounds. Well, Spread, I know I talked some smack about you in the past, but I need your help right now. Oh my god. Okay, forgot about the triangle. Oh, I missed it. Oh my, you know, I'd rather die than miss the cannon. Like, I would rather die than start off with only Spread against the boss. You know what? Honestly, better. These grenades can do some damage. Oh my, oh god, the room started to tilt on me. The grenades can do a lot of damage. I think maybe I need to burn the cannon first. And then focus on the grenades. Because the cannon can fire faster. And it blew up one of its wheels. Yeah, that is one thing that I appreciate about this game is like almost every part of the bosses are destructible. They got a weapon, you can pretty much, you know, blow it up. Not something you see in every shoot 'em up, and this one, like, you know, he was shooting those flame chakrams at us. It's like, you know what? Blew it up with a cannon. Whoa, crap. Let's see. Grenades good against bosses, bad almost every other situation.
A top secret order.
And as far as bosses goes, that was not as bad as the other ones.
Code 9234. Order the following operation.
All right, we're approaching that mythical 40-minute mark, so I'm going to probably take another water break really quick, because once again, it is sweltering in here with a high-powered PC, fat PS3, and just the natural conditions of my own living environment bearing down on me. So at this point, I have a couple more PS1 ones. I do have a PS3 one I was going to play. So do something a little more modern, but you still can't get digitally. So the next two PS1 ones for anybody in the chat to vote on are, we have, once again, the... actually, that was the Hedgehog. I'd actually kind of rather die than get the Hedgehog. Look, they're all not bad. They're just a lot of them are very situational. The Hedgehog is not what we need in this situation. It can fire up and down. I need, like, honestly, I can't believe I'm saying this. I think spread would be better right now. Oh, and there's spread. All right. We have the ever classic Sayuki Journey West strategy RPG. We go do a couple of maps on that thing before we go on the final one. Or we have the, what I think is not bad, but often overshadowed due to just how good its predecessor was, Parasite Eve 2. Also because I did Parasite Eve 1 already on a holiday playthrough. So, Cannon Town, my favorite place to be. Yeah, this is the last life. When we die, this is over. So, time to vote. That was gonna be a little more dramatic than that. All right, time to vote. I'm gonna take 60 seconds, 90 seconds, get some water, and I'll be back in a minute. And no, we're not playing Scott Pilgrim. The PS3 just defaults to whatever you have installed on it when you go back. All right. So for the next classic game you can't download digitally, so it's a good thing to own. We are playing when it loads up. I hate the fact that the Elgato does the no signal thing when I'm switching discs on this thing, but the Elgato wasn't made for 30-year-old hardware. If it boots, I didn't test this one. But this one's in good condition. I take care of my discs. There it is. Oh man, the old school Koei. Before it was Tecmo Koei. God, how many of these game companies have merged over the decades? When you play these older games, you just realize that. This is the classic Journey to the West, the strategy RPG. We have all the anime archetypes in this one. That is a cheesy classic anime opening that I love. Sayuki, Journey West. Continue, even though I don't have a game. New game. This is actually a decent strategy RPG, which I didn't beat for various reasons. Okay, and this is one of the things, I do not believe this has any impact on the game, but this is just something you can choose. You get to pick whether you have a female protagonist or a male protagonist. I do not believe it literally affects anything. I think it may affect a couple of minor pieces of dialogue, but that's about it. And honestly, I think the female sprite looks better than the male sprite. But we'll stick with the canon here. Also, if you're actually familiar with Journey to the West, yes, they.
When I was a baby, I was found floating down the river by Elder Home.
I'm trying to do the voice acting.
Golden Temple. He tells me I was wrapped in a beautiful cloth. There was nothing else to show who I was. Elder Home gave me a home in the temple and allowed me to help out on the temple grounds. I lived there for 16 years.
16 long years.
One day,
Prologue, the journey begins. So yeah, if you're actually familiar with Journey to the West, they nerf Goku so hard. You had to nerf Sung Wukong, Son Goku, whatever they're going to call him in this version. Otherwise, every fight would be easy. Oh. This is actually a strategy RPG, so I don't think I can do all the voice acting in this one. My voice is already starting to go a little bit because I'm not designed for that kind of talking. The Buddha? Wait, she shook her head no. Like, don't question me. Man, that's all it took to start a quest back in the day. Nowadays, it'd be like an hour and a half of exposition before you got the staff, and they would explain why you had to do it and the fate of the world and everything like that. And it's just like, take staff, go. Like, why me? Bye. Yeah, something to be said for simple plots. Not that the plot that Journey to the West is simple in any capacity. Yeah, but don't you have the staff? I didn't say, like, yeah, did nobody notice that? Also, people see that you can't hide a staff. It's like 6 feet tall. With golden rings that make noise. The Gold Temple. Main Hall. You know, I don't know. PS1 was like a high time for strategy RPGs, also, because these games severely died out in the PS2 and PS3 era in comparison to the PS1. They kind of made a mild resurgence, like within the last like 10 plus years. Nintendo always kind of had some, but like I'm talking like on other platforms. Steam with its independent stuff really helped bring it back, because there are a lot of super great strategy games on Steam that you can't get anywhere else besides PC. 18,000 leagues. No one can walk that far. I mean, it take years probably, but it's not. It can't be done. But yeah, the monsters and bandits would be the bigger issue, I think. Like how far is a league? Like how is this? What is this in miles or kilometers even? I got a phone. I can look this up as soon as we get to the point where I don't have to keep hitting the X. Well, I mean, it just has nautical leagues, which I guess is what we gotta go with. So a league is 3,000. A league is 3.45 miles according to the internet. So that means like 18. So let's call it 3.5. So that means 1,800 leagues would be what 30. That'd be 34 plus another 9. So that'd be. Oh, yeah, that'd be 53, maybe 6,300 leagues. Wow. Yeah, 6,600 miles. That's 63,000 miles. It was 18,000. Sorry. Yeah, that's quite the walk. It's also probably further than the Earth itself. Wait, if that is correct, it was 18,000 leagues, which is like over 60,000 miles. We're gonna be circumnavigating the planet a couple times to get there. We're taking the long way there. But then again, when the story was thought up, that's nautical leagues, not the leagues they're talking about, which I imagine are more like not even kilometers. I'd imagine like probably like. Oh, yeah, I can't even think of what that would be. It cannot be miles. But again, this is an old story, so it kind of makes sense how they did it. It's supposed to be an impossible journey. Yes, they have. Yeah, I'll just show them the staff, too. Uh-oh. Was it from Lady Cannon or just a separate dream? Well, if you're going 60,000 miles, you'll be seeing the whole world, buddy. You are present the okay for India tomorrow. Okay. Huh. Meanwhile, or next morning? Next morning. Yep, Sanzo. Right, you will dishonor, so you will try not to. Yes, guard 1 and guard 2 don't even get names. Get real attached to these two guys. They'll be with us the whole time, I swear. And so the journey to the west begins, because that was the prologue, right? Yep. There's more animated cutscenes in this game than I remember. I remember there being a few, but like... I mean, not a bad thing. Oh, wait, when was this? Chapter 1's Journey's Companions. Oh, you mean Guard 1 and Guard 2 aren't going to be our lifelong companions? Sorry, there's not a lot of lighting in my office because I like it that way. So I'm trying to read this when this came out. Copyright. I think this is 2001. Damn, I've had this game for 25 years. I didn't beat it though because of the incident. I've had multiple incidents in my life involving game consoles. This one was I was playing it. I already had my PS2, which did read PS1 cards, and I was playing it. I had a PS1 card from like way back in the day, and at some point, oh, monsters. At some point, it just died, and so I lost all the save data on those games on that card. One of them being this one when I was like 20 hours in, and I was like, I don't want to restart it. I'll do it later. And here we are 25 years down the road. Okay, you know what? At least they're holding their own. Ah, spoke too soon. I don't know. Would you rather get hit by the club from the wolf one or the pincers from the centipede one? Yeah, fighter and... No, not fighter and guard. They're my two best friends. Oh, he's dead. And he's dead. Okay. No! I was about to learn their names any day now. I mean, for a lack of better options. Okay, so we gotta get there. Objective: remove charm from rock. Battle! Oh, it's their turn. Like, it starts on the enemy's turn when you immediately get rocked. Thanks, game. However, if you save the game, you can restart from the save point. If you save the game free, at least you can start saving anywhere you want. Spell. We have spell. We can heal ourselves for 20 MP. We have 100. Oh, you know what? Once again, this is a weird area of PS1 games where sticks don't work. It's only D-pad. Let's heal because I don't want to get rocked. Oh, there's monsters up there too. I'll just hit the save for anywhere. I think it means saves freely from the main menu, not the game. Thanks. Yeah, I can't save now. Okay, move. I can attack it, so I gotta wait till I'm past this. There's also a treasure chest there. Thanks. All right, we have to move. Use, and it's down. They just have to go around the north side of the map. North side? Far side? Like, there's no crosshair in this one, so I can't tell. I move here. Can I use the chest? You do, okay. Hooray! Healing potion. Like I said, this isn't any slower than, like, Tactics was back in the day. Which I actually own a copy of Final Fantasy Tactics. It's not the original, it's the greatest hits version. And I also own the Final Fantasy collection that has it in it too. I did not get the new one, the Averis Chronicles. I was going to wait until it goes on sale because even though I know they made a bunch of improvements, I didn't want to pay for it a third time, essentially. Well, it's only 4 times. I also have War of the Lions. At least at full price. Okay, now we actually have to fight. Nope, there it is. Yeah, and it does plus and minus damage depending on your affinities and everything, and whether you're attacking from the front or side. This game actually has modifiers that it shows you while you attack. So I should be doing 43, it says, or is that the height difference? Not 43, -2. Which I think was because of the height. Oh, they're finally up. Rip that tag off. I mean, that's a sweet looking Goku sprite. Done. Yeah, that's the face. Victory! I did the thing. Group size retired. Just being dropped. We got gold, which we can't buy weapons and armor in this game. Yep, that's about right. And normal sprite Goku. They call him I think they do call him Goku in this game, right? Yeah. Once again, his freaking sprite down there is amazing. Kind of. Well, I wasn't alone until my best friend's garden fighter died. Uh-oh. Which this isn't Lady Canon, this is somebody else, right? No, it is Lady Canon. Okay, once again, the story changes based on the telling of it. Or else what? He's like, no, why? Why would you do that? Oh, you'll know. None of these deities giving you an important world-saving quest, but not giving you any details than what you need to know for the exact moment the quest happens. Before it was take stat to India, now it's like take stat to India, but also Guardians. And Son Goku has joined the party. Use the directional button unless so I can use the stick now if I couldn't do it in the map. When the cloud is on the town, press circle to display the town stores, press X button to town, press start button to display the menu. Okay, got it. First thing, save. Memory card slot 1. Damn, that takes me back on the menu. Actually, once again, the occupied ones are at the end, unlike when we were playing Dragon Valor and the occupied ones were in the front. Interesting how that was not consistent across anybody. Character info. So we have War, Magic, Speed, and Luck. I'm assuming War's power. Offense and defense. He's just strong in the... He's also 2 levels higher, so that makes sense. He's got Fire Affinity, it looks like. He's got the Noibo, so he got the Power Pole. Close and the Fire Dart spell. We have the Mercy Staff. Yeah, when he beat that guy's head, it was really merciful. Priest's Cap and the Fiber Robe. And what's the party info? Oh, that's right, because we can only have 6 characters. But yeah, very limited party in this game also. It's not like Tactics. Well, I guess Tactics only had 6, but you could recruit, like what? I think there were, 12 main party members in Tactics you could get, because there was Ramza, Agrius, Beowulf, Reese, Mustadio, Sid. Oh, Lord, who else? Worker. I forgot the robot's name. Worker something. Was it Rafa and Mala? I've not played Tactics in forever. So lots of them, but also make your own characters. This one, no, it's limited party. Okay, so we can... Okay, the left stick works, but I can't move it. We got Mount Darkwind and we got the town, which says I could... Oh, it has a store, a chemist, and a dojo. But before then, we gotta go to Mount Darkwind. Sounds pleasant. I don't know, would you guys vacation on Mount Darkwind? I probably would. Mount Blood Moon. Mount Manslaughter. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Pretty much, yeah. He's like, I fought God. I lost, shockingly. But then again, if you're going to take an L to anybody... Oh, just random thieves, huh? All missing the same eye. You know, you could get rid of that stripping part. We don't need that. There's a lot of negative connotation with that phrase. Lots of sword. Oh, and arrows. So the red guys are archers. Fight. Oh yeah, we're introduced to the game's big mechanic, aren't we? Give it to him, but you also need to get some kills because you need experience points. Objective, defeat all enemies. I don't think there's a lose condition. I think the lose condition's always like the whole party wipes. Yep, wear change. But yeah, wear change. They do wear form. Very powerful abilities. They use ability points. When the wear gauge reaches 0, they return to human form. So yeah, you can wear change, but you only get X amount of abilities. I probably could play that better, but this is like the second fight. I think we'll be fine. And every one of these like guardians we pick up and other characters can have a wear change form. The only person who doesn't is Sun, so he's more of a magic user. Yep, they take a little bit of damage. He gains some XP. And that's the turn. Smack. Oh, they want the monk. Crap, I'm being surrounded. Goku, help me! Wear attack. That's a line. That's just that's an area. Yeah, it's a big area. Stop. Doesn't hit our teammates though, so that's fine. A boulder bash. Oh crap. How do they get to move before I do? Okay, but at least they can only attack me from the front, so because I don't think they can walk over that rock. I stand corrected. Sanzo, in true healer fashion, is going to get all his points from just recovering. You know, I have another. I can still use more AoE attack. Oh, actually, I can't because that was 3. Oh, I still can. Okay. Well, that's 2 down. Boulder Bosch! And that's... You're like, oh god, I'm spent. To be fair, you had to have some limits on there, otherwise the game gets too broken too fast. Also, being outnumbered 3-1 on the first map is kind of rough. Full heal, 15. Ah, so close. Yeah, look at his damage fall off on this one. You know, the only other SRPG I'd probably want to spotlight, except unfortunately I don't own a copy of it because they're my brothers, would be Vandal Hearts 2. Mainly because it had one of the most unique implementations of weapons and armor that I actually enjoyed. Where the fact that like there weren't classes, it's just what weapons and armor you equip just determined like what kind of skills you had access to, how big your HP and MP pools were. So like you could just basically do whatever kind of wacky build you wanted. Level up. Doesn't tell me I leveled up, but I'm assuming it's everything. I like how they're just focusing on the monk, not the monkey god who's just beating him down. I should do one more heal because if both bowmen attack me, I'm probably screwed. Oh, 15 experience points is respectable. Okay, he doesn't do a lot of damage, so well, that one's finally getting the... Oh, someone's finally attacking Goku. Can I not? Okay, there we go. That's how you switch the map around. Okay, I'm going to have Goku go for this guy. Cloud, here's you want to go. It's fine. Flame Dart. Boom! And then Sansa's just going to beat this guy up. So I'm going to lose some points because blue... Yeah. Oh, I'm gaining because of blue. The instruction manual tells you what that is. I forget what it is, though. Like, why that happens. Okay, what's your health points? They're pretty low. I don't know. Me and these kind of RPGs, I like a nice, even party. Like, I like the levels to be, like, evened out as much as possible. Smack. Easy victory. XP 44 turns 8, bonus 28 total, Link. Wear experience. Yep, your wear levels up on its own. Oh, it's a big booty. I know what I said. Yep, that's the excuse why Son Goku had struggled beating 5 random bandits. He's rusty. Also, there's a plane going overhead if you hear any of that in the background. I mean, from what I just saw, man, I just spent the entire time every magic point you had healing you up because you were getting hit. Like, Goku has been taking any damage, he just has cloth armor on. You have actual robes and helmets on, and you are getting completely destroyed. But he's a healer. Also, Bolt Choice giving you a healer as your only option to start off with. I mean, yeah, if we're doing nautical leagues, it was what, 64, it was like 63,000 miles. A league has to be less than a mile, because even if it's 18,000 miles, it's not, it's like almost anywhere on the planet to India. And we're supposed to be in China, right? Save. This is one thing about playing retro games that you really got to get back into is saving all the time. Okay. The stats did go up a little bit. He's almost level 3. A little bit of HP, not much. Okay, well, there's a dojo in this town. Because it was list. We got the chemist, the dojo, and a store. And I'm pretty sure chemist is where you buy healing potions and stuff. The store is where you buy armor and weapons, and the dojo, I think, is where you level up abilities. I mean, that tracks, right? Play enough of these, you get into a rhythm. The Co-Lodge. I think I've got time for one more map before we switch over to the next game also. It's almost noon. We've been walking for an hour. Oh, that's right. New party member. Also, most characters aren't named in this game, so you can tell who's a party member now. But that's how every one of these kind of games goes. Rarely do you get every character named. I'm also playing Dragon Quest VII Remastered, and it was just like, while I'm enjoying it, because I also do own the PS1 version of that game too. I just didn't beat it because I also lost a save file for that during the incident, and didn't go back to play it because, while I'm only like 35 hours in the remake, I'm pretty much like 75, 80% of the way through. Versus I remember in that one, because it was the PS1 version, being like 45 hours in and being like where I would be 20 hours in on the remake, just because of the fact that like there's no quality of life improvements, random battles happen every 10 seconds, and dungeons are a slog. The new one, not so much, because you can't do the thing where you can just fight all enemies on the overworld. You can't just quick attack them, and if you're strong enough, you just kill them and get experience money and job points, which is a super great quality of life improvement, so it makes the game a little faster. It also makes it easier. Like, every single boss I've been fighting has been like a pushover. I did kind of power level a bit. I didn't power level, I was trying to get my jobs leveled up, so I guess I accidentally leveled up too much. But it beat the old game where you had to, every fight was a random battle. You did a full battle. You got very few job points, and you had to go to a specific spot to change vocation. This one lets you change them on the fly. So, massive quality of life improvements. Oh no, it's fine, man. I mean, most people would find that off-putting, I assume. Like, don't jump. Also, he's jumping in the river. It's not like he's jumping off a cliff. I mean, we're hanging out with this guy. What do you think? Of course, monsters just randomly appeared outside the town. I think the villagers would be more upset by this than anything else. Henshin? Let's get everyone except Sansa gets a wear change. Oh, that is some rumbly dual shock. Hey, is where Goku's doing rumble. Golden Boar. Like, and I'm spent. Phrasing. Easy enough. Hit the wear changes for later. I was just trying to show it off because I wasn't sure how long I was going to play this game. Okay, I think blue means effective and red means ineffective. I think nothing means neutral. I think. Yeah, put your back to him, expose yourself. Yeah, it is putting him in harm's way, but I think we need to do it to kill these guys. And level up, maybe? Damn, he's 2 off. Now I can pick to... Okay, he's a guest in this one. I thought I was going to be able to control him. That ruins my plans. Well, I guess it kills this guy. So, best laid plans and all? Big drop jump. Sorry, I'm hearing my phone go off. I'm in one of those text threads right now. Oh, okay, he's good. He smacked Goku in the back of the head. But now Goku can wear change. If I can't, can I move and wear change? That way it hits all these guys. There's a chest over there, so we'll wait till there's one guy left and go get it, just because I don't want to, I want to get levels up there, everybody, and I don't want to. Oh, actually, that might be harder because we have a guest character. So when 2 guys are left, we'll go for it, because then the guest will just start wailing on people. And hide behind him. Level up. Oh, our Bindi level up. Okay, that works. We can just do our boulder drop where we're standing. Yeah, hit all 4 of them. If we can, I don't know if that's possible. We certainly can. That should kill at least 2. R3. Except, yeah, the were forms do level up independently, I believe, of the normal characters. Back to the wall. Yeah, our main guy needs some offensive magic. Only thing keeping him from being good. Well, that and stats and armor and gear. So there's a few things keeping him from being good. Actually, yeah, he might kill them before we have a chance to get the chest. Actually, wait, no, that's not true. I might be able to. If we can survive 2 turns... Oh, nope. Actually, wait, still doable. Because you have Cloud. Carries you where you want to go. Can I move in Cloud? Yeah, Flying Nimbus. I can't open it while I'm there too. No, okay. So you move closer to these guys just so you can get one of these 2 kills, but, you know, if you can't do anything, heal yourself up. In fact, make yourself a better target. Put your back to him. Yeah, he's going to kill 1. And then we should be able to kill the other one without him taking that kill. Yeah, because he's not even gaining experience points. You know what? I don't know how much it was going to cost me, so that's worth it. Actually, well, wait. Because then he'll do magic on that thing. Is he out of magic? Can't wait. Why the pot has a thing on it though? Why can't we not do anything with it? Like I'm playing this like I'm gonna keep playing this forever. Like I actually beat it. Like I just can't help it. That's just the way I play. Hey, technically Goku's on the lower side now. Because he wear changes. Victory! Victory! Total. Yep, wear change. Where's that level 2? What does that give us? I don't know. The game's not going to tell us. Another big booty. So hungry. Yep, and that's his arc. India, 18,000 leagues away, whatever that means in actual like distance and terms. I'm sure it's actually been mapped out by people. I just don't know how far a league is on not nautical terms, apparently. Yeah, I remember you do get party members pretty quick in this game. Cho Hakai, join the party. And screen. Yep. So now we got 2 more fights for next town, but yeah, we had a thing. So store. We got a leather jerkin. What else can we get here? Buy. Oh, what special? Oh, heal, iron skin, display. So we have heal. So you need life level 2, you need gold level 2 to use this spell. Presumably because we have it, I imagine Cho is gold. I think he's already wearing a priest cap. Okay, so we can carry a certain number of scrolls. Yeah, so it's not that we can't put it on them, it's just that... Oh, wood, not wood. Yeah. So it's not we can't use it, we'll just suck at using it. Okay. So that's that. Dojo. I imagine is that we level up? Oh, the dojo is just how we gain more experience, which not bad. I'd probably do that in my own time. Okay, not a bad way to level up and get some, hopefully get some extra cash too. Okay, start, character info. Yeah, he already has a priest cap and 5-bear row, but he can't equip anything else. He has clothes, but he has a turban, he doesn't have anything. So let's equip him with the leather jerkin, which gives him +4, so 29. Yeah, his defense is higher. He's a tankier guy. He's also 2 levels higher, too. That makes more sense. So his affinity is that gold? Because that's apparently metal? Or earth? He has raw drops, so I'm assuming it's earth. What are results? Oh, 3 battles, wear changes 0. Okay. 3 battles, 2 wins, 2 damage, enemy damage. Not sure. 2 more changes, retreat 0. Well, you can tell who's my main damage dealer. He's done a grand total of 381, 1136. Save it just to be on the safe side. Okay, so as you can tell from the save spot, it's about an hour for this game, so I'm going to take a water break. And I was going to do Parasite Eve, but I think I'm going to pull an audible and play a more modern, like PS3 game, so a PS1 game, and do that. So I'm going to get some water and use the restroom really fast. I'll be back. It'll be about 90 seconds, maybe less, hopefully. Quick game. Good game, though. Like, it does play slower than I remember, but not bad. I'm glad I own it. It is a fun game. And if you're interested in Journey to the West, you know, not bad. I'd say pick it up, but you can't. For the last time, no, we're not playing Scott Pilgrim. Like, yeah, keep these bits running while you can. One second. I'm going to double check my audio really quick. Okay, sounds fine to me. All right. I have all of them. I debated which one to play. But since we're trying to do classic games, I decided to go as far back as possible. We're doing the OG Dynasty Warriors Gundam. I do have 1, 2, and 3 all on the PS3. And this did work when I tried it before. Cannot stress that enough, because once again, like, those PS1 games were at best 25 years old. And so yeah, I had the data from when I played it, or tested it, I should say. I did one mission. It was fun playing an old school Dynasty Warriors game, except there's one thing about this that bugs me, and I could not fix it. Koei, man, how long have it been Tecmo Koei? I could look that up, but nah, too much work. Once again, these are games I swear were on the PS Store at one time also, but I think they just disappeared. But classic. This game, I was so hyped for this game when it first came out because it combined two of my favorite things, Gundam and Dynasty Warriors. It was like, this is before there was a Warriors game of everything. Now, this is like one of the earlier attempts to branch out. Nowadays, it is just like a staple formula. Because you have Warriors everything. And some are better than others. Like, some play well, but conceptually aren't that great. Some don't play well, but are conceptually interesting. Like the Berserk one, I don't think plays particularly great, but conceptually, like, Berserk is a great Warriors game, like, idea-wise. Hell yes. Oh, so good. Even to this day. All right. For anybody in the chat, got a question because I know what I wanted to, but I always leave it up to the chat whenever time we do something like this. Do we do official mode where we can be Amara Ray, who is the guy I did do the test run because I wasn't sure this game was going to work. Says I have 2 fat PS3s and one of the PS3 lasers is having trouble, so I wanted to see if it actually would run a PS3 game no problem. Our Camille, our Judo for Mobile Suit Gundam Zeta Double Zeta. Or do we do original mode where we can be Domon Kashu, Lawrence Sehak, or Hiro Yui from Wing. So we got Wing, G, and Turn A. I know what I'm feeling like. This is also a time capsule for the years when it came out because, like, once again, this is 2026 as of this recording, or live stream. This came out in, let me check my physical copy because I can. Also, this is what I was talking about earlier where I was, like, saying, one of them, because it has to install some to the hard drive, they needed a whopping 1,400 kilobytes of data to save to the hard disk, which honestly, back in the day, these came with mechanical hard drives, so it's like, you know, back in the day, actually was something. I think it was 07. It's hard to tell because the only copyright there said copyright, but it's like for the entirety of Mobile Suit Gundam from its inception to, I'm assuming, the year this game came out, which was, so I think that was 2007. So this is a 19-year-old game. All right, but going through the Universal Century timeline, fun. Original mode is crazy, so we're going to be the Wing Zero. As much as I love Domon and the God Gundam, even though I wish it had the Shining Gundam more. Like the Shining, I love the Shining Gundam, but because that's like the earlier one and the God Gundam takes over for it, the Shining Gundam always gets sidelined. We're gonna do the Wing Zero. A mysterious planet appears from beyond space and time. Yeah, the original mode in these games were always insane. Like its trajectory gradually changing, veering towards Earth. It is nothing more than a planet. Or is it? Oh, God, I was joking. Or is it some kind of mobile weapon? The size of a planet. That's no moon. Heroes from across the generations unite. To uncover the truth, you say. I mean, how is it compared to a side? Mission 1, Mausoleum, intermission. That's our map. Yeah, so who's he teamed up with? Oh my God, Hero and Jared. I forgot Jared was in this one. And Master Asia. No, they like pairing up Hero and Master Asia in these games for some reason. I think it's more than just this one. I think 2 does it also. Really, Jared? You didn't come here for revenge? How did Master Asia and the Hero and the Wing Zero beat the Titans? I wonder. Jared, you can't beat Camille in the Mark II. You think you could take Master Asia? And look, Jared's only hope to beat Camille is if anybody could train Camille to do it, it'd be Master Asia, but still, he's cooked. At the Musha Gundam. This is where it came out, I think. This is because it appeared in other media, especially in like the Breaker series. But I think, isn't this the series that started it? All right. Playing skills, we have none, but we have the zero system online. Player info, hero. Naturally, he has more shot than melee and a little bit defense. The wing zero's good at thrusters and everything else. Okay. Parts. I do have some parts because I did play one mission to just make sure it worked. Except, oh, I forgot. Parts are per. Oh crap! I forgot. Parts are like per person. Damn. All right. Field info. Hero, Master Jasia, and Jared. Oh, if either one of them go down, we lose too. Ah, crap. All right, we'll start. Also, I swear this had voice acting at one point. But the weird thing is, if it is my copy of the game that doesn't do it, that's bizarre because the in-game voice acting, like cuts, like the in-game like fighting voice acting works, and all the sound effects work. So I don't know why the voice things wouldn't. But I swear this is voice acted. I could just be misremembering because this is old. Classic Dynasty Warriors feel. Oh, yeah, that's good. Bunch of gyms and Gaza Seas. Okay, this is the one thing that annoys me, is the fact that the camera reversed on the thumbstick, and I have no option to change that. Yeah, see, because these voices play. That's why it's weird. I could just be misremembering. They probably just, these are all voice lines from the series, so it's probably my imagination. But I don't think it is. Yeah, I know I need to go to Southern Point, but Jared's also a lose condition, and Jared will lose. That's his thing. Boom! Boom! God, the formula for this is so simple. I don't know why it works. Is it the dopamine? You know, taking out dozens and dozens. We've already taken out 80 guys. We've barely done anything. Okay, Jared, I weakened their... Oh, wrong button. I was trying to jump. Oh, Haman's here? We'll get to those, don't worry. Yeah, Haman sided with Musha Gundam for some reason. Jared, Haman even knows who you are, and even she's not afraid of you. To be fair, if I was Haman, I wouldn't be afraid of Jared either. Classic, we gotta kill the guard. Where are you? Behind us. Behind us? There it is. Oh, it's a gun cannon. And it's toast. Easy. Now you please drop me something good. Oh. Oh no, lava's rising on this lava planet. Okay, no, you dropped something. I know you did. Where is it? There it is. Oh, is Master Asia going up that way? Look, I believe Master Asia will be okay. Oh, Glemmy Toto is here. Oh, Haman and Glemmy. I guess, you know, we're going double Zeta. That makes sense. Ow. Jared, you conquered a field. Way to go, buddy. And
Target locked on.
I really could use a attack up. That made us go so much faster.
Right there. I will kill you. You're free.
Down. Okay, one more. And I got my blaster for him.
You're free.
Easy. Now, they shouldn't have dropped anything, right? Ah, man, we're not getting parts. Is there a chest that can break or something? We haven't got anything so far. Oh, crap. Puru's here? It's a Puru 2 also? Oh, crap. I think Glemmy's fighting Jared. Jared needs help. Part? Nope, just armor. Oh, crap. I can't. Oh, Jared. Oh, we got cut off. Okay. Our only way is forward. Yeah, I mentioned the sticks before. Like it's not left and right don't bother me so much, but up it's all reversed. So up and down are the ones that bug me. And when I go up, I have to hold down, which is like flight controls, and I'm not happy about it. Okay. Oh, Puru. Puru, I'm not happy about this, but I gotta save my guys. Honestly, at this point, I'd settle for an SD Gundam Battle Alliance 2. Like, the first one was fun. A little grindy, but then I'm playing a Muso game, so... Jared, if you tuned into me, sounds Jared catch up to me. I'm slacking. Oh, Pooh, I'm sorry. Thanks for the part. She advances to me or Jared? It's very important.
Target locked on.
Oh, and Zex is here.
Time to lock up. You're free.
Okay, well, I gotta do some conquering.
Target locked on. Time to lock up.
Oh, is that another gun cannon? See, he dropped that one dropped the part. Oh, I might be useful. Thanks, Jared.
Locked on.
Oh wow, Haman didn't take any damage there for a sec.
All obstacles must be removed.
You're getting annoying.
Yeah, see, these voice lines work. That's the weird part. Oh. But that's high risk, high reward because she gets a bonus damage increase too, and she's down. Okay, I'll intercept Miata now that Haman's gone, because also Haman's a bigger threat than I think Zex is. Gundam fans, what are your thoughts? If one of two guys was coming at you, it was Haman and Zex, who are you more worried about? Ow.
Target locked on.
To be fair, I forgot it was, this is Wing, not Endless Waltz, so I forgot it was Epion Zex and not, oh god, we're getting rocked. Epion Zex and not Tall Geese 3 Zex. Dude, I can't even move. Like, the second I get up, I'm down again.
Commence destruction.
I need to fall back. Oh, defense up. I still need it.
Destruction. Time to mop out. Commence destruction.
Woohoo, close. Oh, he tried hard.
Commence destruction.
Oh, and a Haro. Okay.
Time to mop out. Time to mop out.
Yeah, Epion, Miliardo, definitely
Time to mop out.
more threatening than Talkies 3. Oh no, reinforcements. Oh, Domo's here now? We gotta save Jared from Glemmy. Yeah, he's still fighting Glemmy, right? Kill steal.
Target locked on. You're through.
Oh, Dumlin's here already.
Time to mop out. I will kill you.
I might want some defense up while I'm going against the Domo, the current King of Hearts.
Time to mop out. I can handle this myself.
You watch your mouth, boy.
You're free. Target locked on. Right there. Time to mop out. You're through. I will kill you.
Got him. Also, this is to kill Camille. I cannot believe the words I'm saying out of my mouth. Where is Camille? If I fly through the base, can I just get to Camille? Can't go that way. Nope. Oh, it is. Okay. The depths have opened. True, but I'm going to go help Jared out because... honestly, that's all I got. Because I'll lose if I don't.
Right there.
That's pretty much the only reason.
You're free.
I don't know. Once everybody takes on Muso games, to be honest, once again, I love them. I own several of them. I own like all the Dynasty Warrior Gundam ones.
Time to mop out.
Like the first 7 Dynasty Warrior games. I think I even had the fighting game, which was number 1. I have Arslan. I have the Berserk one. I have like the Dragon Warrior ones. I have Hyrule Warriors on my Switch. Just the first one. I don't have the second one. Oh, good dodge, Camille.
Time to mop out.
There is a block button, but my block button doesn't seem to be working. Or the timing's off, or I have to be facing directly at the guy.
You're through. I will kill you.
Hey, Jared, I took out your rival for you. I heard somebody turn to something. Okay, health. You know, when I saw Jared at 200 kills, I got angry, but I haven't heard of seeing his name pop up anytime soon. Okay, L1 is blocked. I swear I was doing that most of the time, but it wasn't working.
Target locked on. You're through.
Okay, so that's... None of that's as good as this one.
Time to mop up.
I think he's good for single target, I suppose. I want to save that. I mean, I don't have to get it. It should stick around. These games don't have the absurd, if you don't get it in 8 seconds, it's gone rule that most of these games have. Oh, the Musha Gundam immediately got flattened by Master Asia. That tracks.
You're through. I will kill. All obstacles.
Oh, that's bad.
removed. Target locked on.
Fortunately, no! Got him. See, still there.
You're through. Right there. You're through.
I can't tell if it was me or Master Asia. I think it was me! What is this? Of course, it's just the doll. Wow. You know what? Honestly, model work in this game's still great after all these, after 20, actually 19 years, I think, at this point. Model work still incredible. Mission complete. Oh, this I forgot. It showed you everything, and like not a little bit delay too, because we beat that. Then yep, fly out here, beat that. It turns blue. We killed Peru. That did not feel good. Took out Haman. That was easy. Then we took out Zex. That was a little tricky. He's following me around, backpedaling. We helped take out Domon and Glemmy. Then we all the way down took out Camille for Jared, who wasn't even involved in that fight. Yeah, too late, Jared. Just like always. And the Musha Gundam, 15 minutes. We had 719 knockdowns with 7 aces. We got bonus pilot points and bonus mobile suit points. Yeah, the Wing Zero is kind of an all-rounder. Oh, we got 2 skills. Beam attacks, cut through enemies, and increase pilot points. Yep, Paladin's always good. And these are the parts we get, so... Now, in this game, part benefits stack. We'll see that in the next mission. Save! Honestly, I think the Fat PS3 is probably the best console ever made. It was the first one that did Blu-ray, so it was a super cheap Blu-ray player at the time, because it's weird to think how expensive Blu-ray was. But when these were launching, Blu-ray players were standalone $400 and $500. This is like a $500 Blu-ray player that also played CDs, that also connected to the internet, that also had a web browser, that you could also install Linux on, that also played PS1 games, that also played PS2 games, that also played DVDs. Like, and they packaged it for like $500. It was back in the day, it was like Sony was just like clearing house. They're willing to take that hit to get you locked in, as they should. Because once again, once you're locked in, you're buying the games from them, like physically with the disc. Like this, you're locked into their ecosystem. They're gonna make money. No, I have not. Interesting. Everything hero. I'm with him. Oh, goody, the Titans are in position. I feel safer already. Dude, if I'm not here, Camille's going to work you up and down the map, Jared. Piercing shot and pilot sense. And parts. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. So there's 5 categories of pilots. You have, I can't tell who that is. You have Astonage. There's so many guys. It's all of them. I don't remember everybody. I think that's Temray. And Astonage, Rain, Dr. J, and I cannot remember this guy's name to save my life. But you get parts for each one. Now, they are similar parts because we also got firing program from this guy. And Rain's is technically better. And you only have 3 slots. But if you equip multiple parts from the same person, you get bonus. So we do all this, we get +3 bonus. So we just display it. We actually get, plus, 10 shot from the 2 parts plus an extra 5, so we get 15. Plus we get an extra 5 melee, so we get 15 more melee. Versus if we got Rain and did this one for 10, we get a bonus though, because we got type bonus also. So there's a lot of mixing and matching you can do in this game to increase basically everything. Melee and shot. I guess it's plus 25 the shot, plus 20 plus 3, so that's 48 plus and 20. It's 48 and 28. Versus if I do this, it's 28 and 43. So it's just better to do it this way. Yeah, that's just better. But that's a cool part of this one. Like, it's not just getting parts with the same characters at different levels and different abilities and different strengths. Because, like I said, we had 2 firing programs. One's good, one's kind of bad. But combining multiple different types of the same part, combining more types for the same tech, it increases bonus. So a good way to keep stuff going from that one. Oh, man, I miss it. I guess I miss games like this. Yeah, gallery. There's no audio in here, right? Character gallery, mobile suit gallery, voice gallery. Yeah, so these are all just the in-game ones. So I guess they must not do the cutscenes didn't have download. I swear they did. Maybe that's 2 I'm thinking of. Maybe they didn't have faith in this series until it actually happened. My record, 2 missions for a total of an hour. To be fair, I've always said I like the older Dynasty Warriors games with a longer mission style. And we shot down 1,100 guys in 2 missions, damn. One of them was a pretty easy mission. Like, Jaburo wasn't even that hard. That's what I did with Amaros. Okay, but you know what? It's been about 3 hours. That's gonna be the stream. I just wanted, I have some time off because it's the middle of summer. We're slow. I had 290 hours of vacation saved up. So I had to figure that took a couple days. And with all the talk going around about the death of physical media, with Sony going away from it, Nintendo pretty much also basically abandoning it, I thought it was important to be like, I wanted to get my thoughts on it on there, show some games that, you know what, hey, great classic games. If you should check out by any means necessary. Don't support it. I can't legally support pirating, but by any means necessary. And, have a good time playing some classic games, which I enjoy doing. If you want to see more playthroughs of any of these, let me know. Because I do have my main channel the channel I normally have where I just play, in my normal playthroughs, I will be willing to play pretty much any of these things to completion, no matter how hard it gets or frustrating. That should be obvious from some of the games I've played. But, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like I said, I think it's important to keep your, I got a couple minutes because I was going to go for like 3 hours. I think it's important to keep physical media alive. It not only improves your rights as a consumer because you can own the things you want. They cannot take it away from you, which they can with the digital downloads. It can if your account, I actually had a friend recently whose PSN account got hacked and they terminated their account. It took them over a week with Sony support to get it reactivated. And even then, they weren't even sure if they could. And they would have lost everything. That is bad, and that's why you should own your stuff. Like, it's one thing to lose your save, because you lost your save. That sucks. you had to start over. Is there to be like, hey, those hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars you spent on stuff, gone because some a-hole hacked your account. Like, that is crazy. But that's the future we're going to with the way things are going, and that's bad. It's also just, was it bad if you consumer rights? You don't own it. But they don't advertise clearly you don't own it. They still say buy and purchase. You're not. You're leasing it, essentially. Long-term lease, maybe, but you don't own it. If you can't pick it up, take it with you, and go somewhere else, you don't own it. And then also, it's just the fact that, like, once they get rid of these on their proprietary platforms, because also, don't forget, Sony also said we're not going to do physical anymore. They also said a while ago that they have no plans to put more first-party titles on other platforms like Steam because, I forgot to say switch between co-op. Once again, the era. Because at that point, you can't go to Steam and get it. They're doing the Nintendo where it's like all of our first-party stuff is locked to our platform forever. And you'll have to pay us whatever price we say you pay us for. And that's what you get. And I think that's bad for everybody. It's bad for consumers. It's bad for the industry. It's bad for just, bad precedent for everything, because that's happening more and more with everything's becoming a subscription, and everything is just, we have altered the deal, pray we don't alter it further, which was a joke when Star Wars came out or something like that, but it's actually becoming, more true. Like, they just have to tell you they changed the deal, and that's the end of the conversation. You have no input on there. Your input is accept it or get off. In which case, you lose the thing you have access to unless you accept it, but once you accept it, you're locked in. And so, like I said, I think the whole thing is just bad for everything. And it's also not going to make things cheaper, because even though they complain, like, we got to make physical copies and ship them and all this stuff, when they kill their factory and stop making discs, they're not going to lower the price of games. If they lowered them by 10-15% while they got rid of physical, there'd be an argument to be made where it's like, okay, cool, it was costing us a lot to do this one, we were eating the cost, now we don't have to anymore. But no, the prices will stay exactly the same forever. And they're only going to go up. But that is bad for everybody, bad for everything, just bad precedent, bad consumer spending, all of that. I've said my piece multiple times through this video, this stream. If I'm not saying rush it. If you don't prefer physical, I'm not saying rush out and do it. There is no, if you're happy, if you're fine doing that, I'm not calling you out. It's perfectly fine to do that one. I have plenty of people in my life who went digital only on PlayStation. They don't care about playing a game from 25, 30 years ago. They don't care about owning a physical copy or getting a collector's edition or anything like that one. They just want to play games, and they'll probably never play them again, and that is completely fine and justifiable, and I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying, like, just the force of doing this, and now you don't have any options, where it's happening more and more with everything, is just the death of the consumer rights, especially in America, for everybody else. Especially in America, where we have horrible consumer rights. And that's just bad. But that's my take on this whole thing. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you're watching this on the VOD, please check out your channel. If you want to see anything, let me know. I'll be happy to play pretty much anything. Just give me a shout in the comments, which I do read, but I'm bad at getting back at. And you know what? Just have a good time, guys. Like, I know things might look bad or bleak or whatever, but this too shall pass. Kind of bleak. That's the only reassurance I can get, but that's how life goes sometimes. So, once again, thanks for joining me, and hope you guys take care. Bye.